Welcome back. My final guests today are from the Road Less Traveled Productions. We have Sean, Lisette, and Maria. So nice to have you guys today. Thank you for being
Great to be here.
Yeah.
Thank
and
you.
we're talking about All My Sons, the live production. Let's chat about that. Let's hear more about this production and what people can expect when they come out to see it.
Well, it's a piece written by Arthur Miller. It's definitely an American classic. It takes place in 1947, so it's kind of a time period where we all might be able to remember, so it's not too niche. When you come and see the show, you'll be like, I can understand those references. I have family during that time.
Which is super fun.
So fun, but you know, we definitely have a pretty intense show.
It gets a little intense around hour 2.
Oh, yeah. Which is nice because there's a new bar. So at the 15-minute intermission, you can go and get yourself a drink.
Yeah.
Which is fun. And
before and after, too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You
talk
won't
about-
find us there, but yeah.
talk about that intensity, though. Like, what are some of the themes that people will see?
Well, I guess that might be my department. Or, no, it's your department, too. What are some... Well, Miller wrote the play. His mother-in-law gave him a news article in Ohio in, like, 1945, I guess. And it was about the Curtiss Wright aircraft people. They had manufactured and then shipped to the Pacific, I guess, engine parts for planes that were defective.
Yeah.
So that was Miller's takeoff for the idea for the play, for the circumstances. And I play the fellow who, in this case, Joe Keller, who owns the company, the plant that manufactures cylinder heads that are defective. So that's the backstory on that.
A really nice thing that Road Less Traveled puts into their programs is kind of like a breakdown of kind of references, certain kinds of terms, certain things that are going on, things that the playwright has said. So one of the things in that fold out is Arthur Miller talking about how the American dream is always the center of a lot of American playwrights' work, and how we often see things through the idea of the American dream. But in this show, it kind of pulls the curtain back from that, and you get to see a little bit of the corruption that happens, and how those things follow us after we've done our deeds.
It sounds incredible. I can't wait to hear more about it and maybe see it. Let's talk about your role in this production, too. I want to hear from you.
I play Lydia Luby. I'm one of the neighbors. So part of the magic that happens on stage is we get to build the neighborhood that the characters are in. So I am the comedic relief. I come in to bring a couple chuckles and a couple of smiles along with my husband, Frank. And we have another couple who plays the neighbors on the other side of the house that we're centered on.
Okay, and this already, you know, you already had your first night, November 9th. What was the reception from the audience? How did they feel about it?
We had such an awesome opening
We
weekend.
did, and it's not always like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I heard, you know, through the grapevine that we broke some box office records for our opening
Congratulations.
week.
Thank you.
Thank
That's
you.
incredible.
I think they were actually breaking box office records for the 20 years that Road Less Traveled has been around. Oh, that's the other thing we should say. It's the 20th anniversary of the theater, Road Less Traveled Theater, Road Less Traveled Productions, and this is their kind of like the centerpiece of the 20th anniversary season. Scott Bayer
Incredible.
and Gina, who run the theater down
We
Main
sold
Street.
out that
Sold
night,
out,
so-
amazing.
Yeah.
For those that don't know where it is located, talk to us a little bit about that as well.
Main Court.
Main and Court.
And
Right
also,
on Main Street.
for the folks that definitely take the train all the way down to the Sabres, we're a few stops before that. So
Yeah.
you can get off. There's a train station right in front, and you can join us. We have a nice, bright sign.
Yes.
And we're Thursday, Friday, Saturday at 7:30 p.m. And then on Sunday, we show at 2.
That's
Okay.
right. I recommend Pearl Street, by the way, for parking. That's where
That's
it's
a
a bit
great
of a
place
secret.
to, all right.
Don't get there
You're
before
telling
I
all
do.
of our audience that, which is great. What's been the best part for all of you guys briefly? Just tell us a little bit about the best part for being here in Buffalo, having this production, and letting people see this awesome production.
I think the best part for me is that folks are coming into the space and knowing a little bit of context from the play itself, that it's a very serious topic, there's intense moments, but there's a lot of laughter that happens in the show, and I think for us as cast members who are waiting backstage for our cues to come online, the laughter from the audience and the energy from the audience is really what drives us forward. It brings a well-rounded feel to the actual play that even though it is dealing with intense human emotions, another intense human emotion is joy, love, and laughter. So I've really enjoyed that.
Well, thank
Yeah.
you guys so much for being here today. We so appreciate it. We're so excited for Buffalo to come out and see it and have more sellout nights for this. So again, All My Sons at Road Less Traveled Theater runs now through December 10th. For tickets or more information, head over to roadlesstravelproductions.org.